Good morning guys, we're standing in front of one of Australia's most iconic natural wonders, the 12 Apostles.
So I don't know about you, but I can't see 12.
Well, there are actually never 12 distinct stacks despite their name being the 12 Apostles. I think they were originally called the Sow and the Piglets. Muttonbird Island was the sow and the smaller distinct stacks were the piglets.
But we can't see Muttonbird from here, it's a long way away.
No, it's west of Lockhart. But it was in the 1920s that they changed the name to the 12 Apostles. And around that time there were only 9 distinct stacks.
In the 1920s, so that's when they built the road, so before then no one would have really been here. So they've probably named it when people started coming here.
Possibly. Now you can only see 8 because in July 2005 one of the stacks dramatically collapsed.
Would have liked to have seen that, but...
I think you can still see the remnants of it. Yeah.
Check out that structure over there. Let's go and have a look what that is.
Okay. Ben's just marveling at this fence.
This would be expensive. This is an expensive fence. Ain't no chicken wire here. Ain't going anywhere.
We are two very different people when we come to these tourism locations. Ben's looking at all the infrastructure. I'm looking at actually what we're supposed to be looking at.
I don't even think I can get my toes in there to climb over. That's just amazing.
Well, that is the point, I'm pretty sure.
Very good. Well done.
But this is really new. This structure here was not here when we were here 10 years ago.
Super high wall, whatever it's
called. How was that, Ben?
It's pretty good actually. Come a long way since we were there, what, 10
years ago? Over 10, yeah.
By come a long way, I mean, they're just a little bit smaller than last time.
Yeah, so the 12 Apostles won't be around forever, which is pretty wild. They will just be a chapter, I suppose, in Australia's geological history.
I mean, they're due, what did it say, 2 centimetres they erode every year. So what, we've only got about 1,000 years until they're gone.
So you've got some time if you want to go visit them. This whole coastline stretching from Cape Otway all the way to the small fishing village of Port Fairy is estimated to have somewhere between 600 and 700 shipwrecks submerged beneath its waters. And despite that huge number of shipwrecks, only around 240 have been found and identified. So this length of coastline is historically referred to as Shipwreck Coast.
Well, they can't find MH360. How are they going to find the other 400 boats that are missing? They were a lot longer ago.
I don't know, maybe never. So yeah, pretty scary. So we're back onto the Great Ocean Road, heading just a few minutes down to the next site.
We have just arrived at the Lockhart Gorge, and it is gorgeous.
This is probably one of my favourite sites along the Great Ocean Road. And I think it's mainly because of the story behind Lockhart Gorge. So it was named after the Lockhart, which was an iron clipper ship that was nearing the end of its 3-month voyage from England to Melbourne. And it was on its last couple of days that, due to thick fog, it slammed into rocks around what's now known as Muttonbird Island and quickly started to break apart.
So the ship that crashed, I'm assuming everyone drowned down there.
No, that's what's so amazing actually. Actually, this is a good viewpoint here.
What?
So there was something like 54 passengers and crew. And look, yeah, majority of them did perish. but there were 2 survivors. There was an 18-year-old apprentice ship boy called Tom Pierce, and he got washed ashore, and then an 18-year-old Eva Carmichael also survived, and it was Tom who heard her yelling for help and actually swam back out to get her and save her. And then it was Tom that had to scale these enormous cliffs to go and get them help. Now remember, this is all in the early hours of the morning, so it's dark, completely dark. It would have been terrifying. Anyway, so he has to scale the cliffs.
But he would have, once he got up the cliffs, he would have just got into the car park, I assume.
Well, actually, I think he had to go and find help at a station that was, I don't know, some 5 or 6 k's away. So, yeah, pretty amazing story of survival. It's deceptively calm once you come into the gorge here, but out where we were before, it's pretty gnarly. So you can kind of have a better appreciation of what the 2 survivors had to battle in order to get to the beach.
Crazy. They only ever recovered, was it 4 or 2?
4.
They've recovered 4 bodies out of all the 50 odd? 52?
Well, yeah, 54
52
total
died.
people on the boat, 2 survived,
Yeah.
so 52 people perished. And yeah, despite a lot of effort to try and get to the bodies, they weren't successful.
Even the stuff on the boat, like they had this is like 62,000 pounds worth of goods, but it was all looted and destroyed in subsequent storms. So they only got about 2,000 pounds worth of spirits and piano and something washed up on the shore, or what they could get. So they didn't get much from it.
Now, despite the romantic sentiment at the time that Tom Pierce and Eva Carmichael should marry, this was not to be. Within 3 months of the Lockhart shipwreck, Eva Carmichael had made the voyage back to Ireland, this time via steamship, and the 2 never saw each other again. But Tom Pierce, he was awarded for his bravery and heroism.
5,000 people went and saw him at Melbourne
Yeah,
Town Hall. That's a
yeah.
lot of people.
Right, so we've stopped at another iconic landmark on the Great Ocean Road, London Bridge, or possibly better known as London Arch. And this is really a testament to the immense forces here at work along the Great Ocean Road, because this was once a double-arched bridge.
Like McDonald's? Like the 1, 2?
Sure.
Yep.
There was 2 sandstone arches. And
Well, they're kind of golden.
hence it was called the London Bridge by early European settlers, drawing comparison, of course, to their iconic landmark in England.
What city?
Excuse me? What city? Rome. So, but basically the arch closest to the mainland suddenly and unexpectedly collapsed.
This is National 9 News with Brian Naylor.
Exclusive pictures showing the dramatic collapse of the famous London Bridge landmark.
And when it did so, it actually trapped 2 tourists on that more seaward arch, which basically had then become an island, and it took upwards of 3 hours for police helicopter to come and rescue the 2. The collapse happened around 7:30, 8 o'clock at night, so it would have been pretty scary for those 2 tourists sitting by their lonesome on the island until they were rescued around 10:30, 11 o'clock. So a pretty dramatic end to their tourist trip.
Bloody oath.
Yeah.
Wonder if it was loud.
I'm sure it would have been. And the most amazing thing is there were no lives lost in the collapse, which is just wild.
Maybe some fishes.
Yeah. But check out this day. How specky is this day? We have been blessed with just one of the best days.
And it's not too busy.
It's not too busy. And given it's apparently a long weekend in Victoria with the Melbourne Cup on Tuesday, we're here on a Saturday, but yeah, just absolutely glorious day.
We are in the grotto.
There it is. It's a lot more dramatic when the tide's coming in.
Must be low tide, eh?
Because it crashes.
Very low tide.
But
Might go take a closer look there.
yeah.
Just made our way from Bay of Martyrs car park through, what is it, Worm Bay, and then out here to Halliday Point, is it?
Yeah, Point Hallidale?
Hallidale.
Point Hallidale. The falls of the Hallidale was an iron bark which was travelling from New York to Melbourne and Sydney when she directly hit a reef some 300 metres out to shore. That was due to a navigational failure as a result of dense fog again. Now, in this story, all of the 29 crew survived. They were able to use little boats to disembark from the sinking ship, and the ship itself, however, which was carrying somewhere in the realm of 2 tons of cargo, couldn't be saved and actually sat on the reef for a number of weeks, and people came to sit here and basically watch her fall apart.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, and divers actually go out there now to explore the shipwreck, which is in anywhere between 3 to 15 metres of water depending on the tide, which would creep me out, but I don't know, some people love that.
Good on them. Yo.
Hello! So we'll do a quick recap of what we thought of the NRMA Port Campbell Holiday Park. Really well situated park, right on the creek.
Sit there.
Right on the creek here. We're on the suspension bridge currently, which takes you up to the lookout, and it's only a short 2 to 3 minute walk into the town centre. So nice park, fairly basic. It's got a dump point and a small laundry.
It does, yeah. There's no pool, but it does have this tidal creek out the back, which lots of kayakers and canoers and all the rest of it are coming up and down.
Yeah, and you're a few minutes walk
From the main
foreshore bridge
port,
there, which we've seen a bunch of people swimming at. It's not, even though today was really hot, it was a top of what, 28?
Yeah.
So pretty warm for Victoria at the start of November, but still probably not hot enough for us to swim. But yeah, really, yeah, it was a great park. We had no problems. We stayed on a powered site. Yeah, be good.
Would recommend.
Would recommend. All right, well, thanks for watching another video, guys. If you liked it, give us a thumbs up and make sure
if you didn't like it, please also press subscribe. We just like everyone to press subscribe. So
all right, comment below, tell us your favourite part of the Great Ocean Road. We, of course, missed a lot of the eastern end of the road coming into Port Campbell first, but as we've mentioned previously, we have done the Great Ocean Road before about 10 years ago. So
it doesn't seem to change too much. 2 centimetres a year.
It just worked better for us to come into Port Campbell this trip.
Right.
And make sure to catch our next video where we're going to head into Warrnambool and learn more about the maritime history there. So we'll see you then.
See you.
Bye.